Alright, so this is break number 4, 2015 Panini Contenders Draft on 24 May 2015. 6-box break, half case. Here's our list of names. We'll go through them. You got 04 Roxy with the Jacksonville Jaguars, 211 DMC with the Minnesota Vikings, 80_Jason_80 has the Dallas Cowboys, A1 on site has the Pittsburgh Steelers, AZ Falcon fan has the Atlanta Falcons, Bennington 67 has the Arizona Cardinals, Charmed MF has the Carolina Panthers, Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers, New England Patriots. Chayote has the Detroit Lions. Coley GD have the St. Louis Rams. Cards for You, the New York Giants and Oakland Raiders. Fball_cards have the San Francisco 49ers. Justin 1 Fultz has the Washington Redskins. K-State 7 has the Seattle Seahawks. LR Drake 81 has the Cincinnati Bengals, Denver Broncos, and Indianapolis Colts. Nike Girl QQ has the Tampa Bay Bucks and Tennessee Titans. Park Soccer Coach has the San Diego Chargers. Rufus 53.610 have the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. San Antonio Fan 2008 has the Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills. Shadow 33.3 has the Chicago Bears, Miami Dolphins, and SCOUS_UU8ZWOZP5 has the New Orleans Saints, and Sturry.JOH has the Kansas City Chiefs. So that is our list for our break. These are our boxes for the break. Good. Okay. Sounds good. Love you too. Alright guys. Box number 1. Good luck. Empty box. Draw. Hey Lucas, you got the Bengals in this, didn't you? Yeah, Bama texted me. He was a little upset that you took him from him. He was trying to get him, and he was like, I got outbid again by somebody. He's like, who did I get outbid by? And I was like, I don't know, let me check. And sure enough, there you were. I was like, oh man. I was like, Lucas did it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think he bid on the number 3 break. I think he was just going in for a number 4 break because it was later, and he was able to show up. All right, Hopkins, Kaepernick, and boom, first auto. It's quick. Ramik Wilson. Ramik Wilson on the. We had him yesterday. I should know this right offhand. Chiefs. Yep. Ramik Wilson with the Chiefs. First hit for the Chiefs. Congrats. Eric Armstead, Kenny Stills, Justin Houston, Jameis Winston, David Cobb, Jameis Winston, J.J. Watt, Mike Evans, Luke Kuechly. Go through those. Jimmy Graham, Russell Wilson, Peyton Manning, our next hit. Jordan Taylor. Jordan Taylor with the Broncos. Jordan Taylor of the Broncos. Congrats. Stephon Diggs, Jordan Matthews, Troy Polamalu, Hudson, Bryce Petty, Julian Edelman. Danny Amendola, Terrence West, Le'Veon Bell, Kelvin Benjamin. And a base numbered. Number 1 of 99. Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon for the Browns. Number 1 of 99. Josh Gordon. Charm. I know. That's what I thought. I thought maybe you would want him, and I was like, oh man, he's gonna be mad about that one. Sean Mannion, Frank Gore, Matt Stafford, Amir Abdullah, Josh Gordon, Paul Pawlowski, Drew Brees base. Julio Jones, Tony Romo. Your next hit. I like this guy. Oh, nice. Bowl ticket. Out of 99. Number 9 of 99. Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar going to the Eagles. Congrats. It's a nice card. Nelson Aguilar to the Eagles. Congrats. Aaron Rodgers, Nick Marshall, Jordy Nelson, Anquan Bolden, Malcolm, Ty Montgomery, and the Garrett Blunt base. I think Aguilar is going to be a good wide receiver for him this year, too. Yeah, I mean, the wide receivers in this group were pretty solid. Alright, second half. Reggie Wayne, Brandon Marshall. Your next auto. Lyle Collins. Lyle Collins. Going to the Cowboys. Lyle Collins to the Cowboys. Oh, Phillip Rivers, Teddy, Julius Peppers, Russell Wilson, Larry Fitzgerald, Keenan Allen, Antonio Gates, Martavius Bryant. Your next auto, Connor Halliday. This is the second time we got him in this case. Connor Halliday. We say he's going to the Skins, correct? To the Skins. Retired. Colin Halliday. Base. Anquan, Cam Newton. Retired. Garrett Blunt. Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Wes Welker. Demarius Thomas, Shard Jennings, Justin Forsett. Antonio Brown, Khalil Mack, Andy Dalton base. Marcus Mariota base. Murray, T.Y. Yeldon, Dwight Freeney. Your next auto. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs to the Vikings. Stephon Diggs to the Vikings. That's a variation, as Shady would tell me. Joe Flacco, Ryan Tannehill, Matt Jones, Nick Foles, Vincent Jackson, Titus Davis, and Odell Beckham Jr. base to finish up box 1. Finish up box number 1 on break 4. Trying to look for some heat. Need some heat. Box number 2. The box. Some pats. You need some pats. Maybe a pat on the back. Who are the veterans in here for pats that signed? That's really what I want to see. I want to see a really nice veteran. I'd like to see another championship ticket. That would be wild. Brady signed in this. I guess he has time to sign now that he has, 4 games off, right? Got all the time in the world now. Rashard Jennings, Edelman, Gronk, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Mariota base, J.J. Watt, Antonio Brown. No way. Here it is. Here's your auto. Sorry, Peyton friggin' Manning for the Broncos. That is nasty. Peyton Manning. Very nice. That is a nice card. Congrats. Whoever has the Broncos. There's a hit for you. Wow. That's what I wanted to see, too. That's nasty. Here you go. Peyton Manning auto. Very nice. For the Broncos. Congrats. Wow. Yeah, sorry, Charm. Man. Johnny Manziel and Andre Ellington. Larry Fitzgerald, Jamal Charles, Blake Bortles, Bo Wallace, Marshawn Lynch, Nick Foles, Jordy Nelson, Des Bryant, Colin Kaepernick, Reggie Wayne, Justin Houston, Richard Sherman, Mike Evans, Kuechly, Malcolm Brown, Jesse James, Tony Romo, Antonio Gates, Peyton Manning base. Your next auto. Wow, another veteran. Brandon LaFell. Another veteran auto. Brandon LaFell. I like where this is going. They got him listed as, I don't want to lie to you here, the Panthers. They have him listed as the Panthers. Somebody needs to check that. Brandon LaFell. Veteran auto. Panthers. Brandon LaFell. For the Panthers. Congrats. Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, C.J. Anderson. I don't know why they have them listed as the Panthers then. Brandon LaFell, base, Jason Witten, Earl Thomas. Your next auto, Vince Mayle. He's drafted by him? Okay, if he's active with the Pats, then he's going to the Pats. Vince Mayle. Vance Mayo. Okay, then he's going. Yeah. Just so you know, well, I'll say it in the recap so nobody gets confused. Brandon LaFell to the Patriots. Brandon LaFell to the Patriots. Kevin White, Drew Brees, base. That's why I said I need somebody to check that, because I don't know what their list is. It's weird. Well, because they have like Wes Welker on here going to the Pats as well, only because he hasn't re-signed or hasn't signed with anybody. So the list is kind of the list is kind of questionable. Is his contract up or what? I just don't know why the checklist would have him there. They have Peyton Manning listed as a Bronco, so I know they didn't do it all because of what team they were drafted as. Weird. Weird. Cool. Brandon LaFell to the Patriots. That's pretty easy for me to make. Pretty easy decision. All right. Forte, Forsett, Gurley, Charles, Odell, Cam, Bud Dupree, Justin Hardy, Alan Hearns, Terrence, Khalil Mack. Your next auto. Nick Boyle. Nick Boyle going to the Ravens. Nick Boyle to the Ravens. Mannion, LeGarrette Blount, Marshawn Lynch, Eddie Lacy, Derek Carr, Wallace, Landon, Vic Beasley, Peyton Manning, Andy Dalton, Phillip Rivers. Your next auto, Kawan Alexander. Kawan goes to the Buccaneers. Kawan Alexander to the Buccaneers. Not the Buccaneer you were looking for, but Buccaneer nonetheless. Kelly, Brett Hundley, Jackson, Nick Marshall, Bo Wallace, Andre Williams, Malcolm Brown, Andy Dalton, Frank Gore, Drew Brees, Julius Peppers. Next auto is Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips going to the Dolphins. Hit him before. Should have known. Jordan Phillips to the Dolphins. Congrats. Armstead, Calvin Johnson, Keenan Allen, Julius Thomas, Jameis Winston, DeMarco Murray, Matavius Brandt, Rashard Green, Kevin White, base, Julio Jones, Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery, Stephon Diggs, Ty McGunn, and Jason Witten, base. Can't be too upset about that box. What is it, 2 veterans back-to-back, basically? Can't be upset about that box. All right, box number 3, guys. Good luck. Into box. Alright guys, first half, here we go. Antonio Gates, Brandon Marshall, and right off the bat, Charles Gaines. Charles Gaines going to the first time I pulled this card, so Charles Gaines going to the Browns. Charles Gaines to the Browns. Congrats. Jones, Robinson, LaShawn McCoy, Keenan Allen. Oh, Julius Peppers, Larry Fitzgerald, Melvin Gordon, Austin Hill, Phillip Rivers, Earl Thomas, and Ndamukong Suh. Your next auto. Cracked ice. Get it in there. 15/23. Corey Grant. Corey Grant to the Jaguars. Very nice. Corey Grant to the Jaguars. Nice little running back for the Jaguars there. Congrats. I know, right? Pretty sophisticated, pretty recognizable signature. Corey Grant. That's right. Jason Witten, Wes Welker, LeGarrette Blount, Bashar Perriman, Wes Welker, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, Juwan. Yeah, I know, correct. Calvin Johnson, Khalil Mack. That's a pretty nice card. 8/99. Andrew Luck for the Colts. 8/99. Andrew Luck for the Colts. Congrats. Andy Dalton, Marshawn Lynch, Blake Sims, Joe Flacco, Jamal Charles, Austin Hill, DeMarco Murray, Jordy Nelson base. Ryan Tannehill, Phillip Rivers. Your next hit, we hit him before. Philip Dorsett for the Colts. Philip Dorsett for the Colts. Congrats. Well, you have to look that one up after hitting his championship ticket. Reggie Wayne, Nick Foles, Vincent Jackson, Sammy Coates, Alex Smith, Teddy Bridgewater, Zach Meckenberg, Tyler Lockett, Chris Conley, and Julio Jones. I wonder, are there any others? I mean, I guess what? There's the cracked ice base. There's the cracked ice, and then there's the numbered /99 bowl ticket. Is that it? Is that all the numbered cards they have for base cards? And then, I mean, even with autos, that's all I've seen is either /23, cracked ice, /99, and 101. I need to look at what different variations they have. Alright. Odell Beckham base, Patrick Peterson base, Terrence Williams, Arian Foster, Tom Brady, Mike Davis, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Alshon Jeffrey in your first auto on this half. Okay, got it. Same thing, yeah. Titus Davis. Titus Davis. So not too many different variations, I guess. Titus Davis going to the Chargers. Titus Davis to the Chargers. Congrats. Makes me wonder what those base autos are really out of. Michael Dreyer, Eddie Lacy, Derek Carr, Clay Matthews, Jake Waters, Desmond Lewis, AJ Green, Jay Cutler, Deshaun Jackson, and Brett Hundley base. Pruitt, Mariota base, Andy Dalton, Eli Manning. Next auto, Lyle Collins. You can get it. There you go. Lyle Collins. Going to Cowboys. L. Collins to the Cowboys. Carson Palmer, Matt Stafford, Le'Veon Bell, Josh Harper, Charles Woodson, RG3, Nelson Aguilar, Jay Ajayi, and Deshaun Jackson base. Drew Brees, Andre Ellington, Tony Romo. Your next auto. Casey Pierce. Casey Pierce. Going to the Lions. Get it. Casey Pierce, the Lions. Yep. Brown, Johnson, Frank Gore, Kevin Parks, James Crowder, Amari Cooper, Jeremy Hill, Justin Houston, Des Bryant, Tyler Kroft, Nick Boyle, Justin Forsett, base. That was box numero 3. Box number 4. Empty box. Oh, weird. That pack was upside down. Maybe there's something crazy in there. Huh. I'd like to see another printing plate or championship ticket. That was pretty exciting to pull yesterday. Alright. First half, Flacco, Vincent, Tyler, Marcus Mariota, Matt Forte, Johnny Manziel, Martavius Bryant, Leonard Williams, Jameis Winston, Le'Veon Bell, Richard Sherman. Our first auto, Lorenzo Doss. Lorenzo Doss for the Broncos. Lorenzo Doss for the Broncos. Congrats. Stephon Diggs, base. LeGarrette Blount, Hudson, Ty, Nick Foles, Brandon Marshall, Andre Williams, base. Gregory, base. Bridgewater, Julius Peppers, Deshaun Jackson, Alex Smith, Julius Thomas, Frank Gore, Keenan Allen. Next auto, Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker going to the Dolphins. Devontae Parker to the Dolphins. Eric Armstead, Jason Witten, Larry Fitzgerald, David Cobb, Alan Hearns, Andrew Luck, Wes Welker, Tom Brady, base. Jamal Charles, Philip Rivers, Mike Wallace, Abdullah, AJ Green. This was the pack that was set down. Dwight Freeney, Marshawn Lynch, Khalil Mack. This guy. Danielle Hunter. I don't know. Danielle Hunter going to the Vikings. Guess that's his name. Had him yesterday. Still don't know his name. Doug Dupree, Julius Peppers. What, Shady? You getting tired over there? Oh. How do you have them sorted? I got mine sorted by name. Makes it easier to scroll through them real fast. Eh. Alright. Second half. Here we go. Ooh. Jimmy Graham. Base. Russell Wilson. Jordan Matthews. Luke Kuechly. This guy. I think I hit so much. Nick Boyle. Nick Boyle going to the Ravens. Nick Boyle to the Ravens. Wes Welker, Jennings, Peyton Manning base, Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith Sr., Russell Wilson, Amari Cooper, and Cam Newton base. Antonio Brown, Troy Polamalu. Your next auto. Again, Ramik Wilson. Ramik Wilson going to the Chiefs. Ramik Wilson going to the Chiefs. Kevin White, Calvin Johnson, Shaq Thompson, Pele Manning, Vic Beasley, Todd Gurley, Sammy Watkins, Matthew Stafford. Your next auto. Jordan Taylor. Jordan Taylor going to... Where you at, Jordan? Broncos. Jordan Taylor going to the Broncos. Congrats. Norwood, Mariota, base, Jason Witten, Tony Romo, RG3, Philip Dorsett, Anquan Bolden, Andre Ellington, Clive Wolford, C.J. Anderson, Des Bryant, Colin Kaepernick. And your next auto. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs going to the Vikings. Stephon Diggs to the Vikings. Congrats. Bo Wallace, Odell Beckham, Dwayne Bowe, Justin Houston, Devontae Adams, and Philip Rivers base. I know, AZ, I'm following you. It's hard, man. Box number 5. $2. I mean, I feel like we've hit just about every team at some point between the 2 cases we've opened, except for the Falcons. I'm sure that's how you feel too. Unfortunately, I also feel like we've hit the same players throughout all the breaks. I mean, really, the most known name we hit was what? Melvin Gordon so far, besides the veterans of Peyton Manning. Yeah, that's how they roll. You'll get into a break and you'll pull, 6 or 7 Falcons cards, and you'll get into 5 breaks and there won't be any. It's all of them. Topps Chrome is notorious for that. And you're talking about when a product only has 1 auto per box, you could at least mix up the teams and or people. Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton, Andre Ellington, Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, Darren Sproles, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins, C.J. Anderson, Luke Kuechly. This is what I'm talking about. Quan Alexander for the Buccaneers. Mannion, C.J. Payton, Dante, Colin Kaepernick, Troy Polamalu, Randall Cobb, Jalen Strong, Drew Brees, Jeremy Hill, Frank Gore, Mike Davis, Connor, Danny Shelton. Yeah, I pulled 2 Aaron Murrays out of 15 in Chrome. So, Lippett, Stafford, Des Bryant, Brashad Perriman, one of the Ravens. Brashad Perriman, the Ravens. O'Leary, White, Sammy Watkins, Justin Houston, Todd Gurley, Tony Romo, Anquan Bolden, Aaron Rodgers, Kenny Steele, Bud Dupree, Vic Beasley, Brent Hundley, Andrew Luck, Jordan Matthews, Jimmy Graham, Andre Johnson, and your next auto, Antoine Goodley. If I remember correctly, I think he's a Cowboy. Antoine Goodley to the Cowboys. Yep. Ted Kelly, Julian Edelman, Nick Marshall, Trey, Jordy, Rashard Jennings, Gary Nova, Ty, and LeGarrette Blount. Yeah, I don't know how much more this half has to offer us. After the Peyton Manning, we had a Corey Grant cracked ice. Hopefully we got something crazy going on. Alright. Second half. Brandon Marshall in our first hit. And out of 99. You can get it. You can get it. Out of 99, Mario Edwards Jr. Mario with the Raiders. Mario Edwards Jr. with the Raiders. Congrats. Devontae Parker, Cam Newton, Buck Allen, Larry Fitzgerald, Keenan Allen, Sammy Coates, Adrian Peterson, Steve Smith, Marshawn Lynch, Rashad Green, Matt Forte, Calvin Johnson. Antonio Brown, Mike Wallace, Jameis Winston, Dwight Friendly, Rashad Green, Leonard Williams, Stephon Jones, Earl Thomas. Next auto, Nick O'Leary, Bills. I don't even have to look him up. I think I've pulled about 10 of his cards. Nick O'Leary, the Bills. Mario Alford, Johnny Manziel, Dom Consoon, Matt Jones, LaShawn McCoy, Matt Forte, Wes Welker, LeGarrette Blount, Titus, Joe Flacco, Jamal Charles, Ryan Tannehill. I pulled his card about 10 times. Stephon Diggs. The Vikings. Whoever got the Vikings is going to get a lot of Stephon Diggs cards. Ty Montgomery, Nick Foles, Jordy Nelson, Hudson, Bryce Petty, Teddy Bridgewater, Andre Williams, Terrence, Blake Sims, and Calvin Johnson. Ace. Alright guys, last box. Good luck. Last box. Good luck. Empty box. Alright, first half, last box. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Carson Palmer, Russell Wilson, Duels, Matt Ryan, Jesse James, T.Y. Yeldon, Drew Brees, Justin Forsett. Out of 99. 57 out of 99. T.J. Clemmings. Going to the Vikings. T.J. Clemmings out of 99. Going to the Vikings. Congrats. Full ticket. Jeremy Langford, Khalil Mack, Cam Chancellor, base. Jeremy Hill, Mike Wallace, Marshawn Lynch, Danny Shelton, Sammy Coates. Carson Palmer, Jordan Cameron, Philip Rivers, Justin Hardy, Demaryius Thomas, Ben Roethlisberger, Alshon Jeffrey, base. Demarius, base. Clay Matthews, base. Herman, base. Eli Manning, base. Kelvin Benjamin, base. Next auto. Drez Anderson. Dr. Drez Anderson, as I will call him for the rest of his life, for the Niners. Dr. Drez Anderson for the Niners. Congrats. Jimmy Graham, Johnny Manziel, Matthew Stafford, Le'Veon Bell, Nick Boyle, Julius Peppers, RG3, Paul Pawlowski, AJ Green, Odell, Tony Romo. The next auto, Tyler Kroft. Tyler Kroft going to the Bengals. Tyler Kroft to the Bengals. Congrats. Hardy, Johnson, Arian Foster. Last half, guys. Good luck. And then we will do that hit recap. And I will sort the crap out of these things, which I'm sure will take until Tuesday morning. All right. And here we go. Terrence Williams, Charles Woodson, Arian Foster, Colin Kaepernick, Deshaun Jackson, Justin Houston, Des Bryant, Landon Collins. Landon Collins for the Giants. Landon Collins for the Giants. Landon Collins. Marcus Mariota, Eddie Lacy, Derek Carr, Kenny Stills, Joe Flacco, Ace, AJ Green, Jay Cutler, Jameis Winston, Andy Dalton, Peyton Manning, Cody Pruitt. Cody Pruitt going to the Titans. Cody Pruitt to the Titans. Zoom in. There you go. Cody Pruitt to the Titans. Congrats. Bo, Dwight, LeGarrette, Jeremy, Joe Flacco, Jamal Charles, Wes Welker. I almost said Jamal Lewis. Jeez. Duke Johnson again, Jordy Nelson, Sean McCoy, your next auto, Max Williams, going to the Ravens, Max Williams to the Ravens. Desmond Lewis, Russell Wilson, Reggie Wayne, Nick Foles, Kenny Bell, Wes Welker, Alex Smith, Teddy, J.J. Nelson, Jalen Strong, Anquan Bolton, Cam Newton, Antonio Gates, Rob Gronkowski, Marcus Mariota, Cam Newton, base. Congrats, guys. Thank you for buying in. I'm about to do a hit recap. Hopefully we'll see you guys again. Sorry if we didn't pull you a hit. As I say every time, I always want to pull hits for everybody. Unfortunately, I don't get to pick how the boxes are stacked, so I understand the frustration. But thank you for buying in, and we'll be on again next weekend. I think it's going to be Greg and Lucas's turn to go through, but they'll be on doing it. So that's going to be it for the YouTube video.